More pressure on Notre Dame or Michigan in this game, Chris?
I think there's more pressure on Michigan and Jim Harbaugh. I just, you look at the time frame of how long Jim Harbaugh has been in Michigan now. These are all his players. There's a crack in the armor in Ohio State in the Big Ten right now with the Urban Meyer situation. And Michigan's yet to really have that standout season or big-time, Final Four appearance at this point right now. So, I think there's a little more pressure on Michigan at this point.
If you were going to handicap the quarterbacks here, because Notre Dame loves to run with Winbush, and then you've got Shea Patterson who transferred and comes in. And so what do you expect offensively in this game from these two quarterbacks?
Yeah, I do think that this has a chance to be an ugly football game, and not necessarily because of the quarterbacks, but because of the great defenses I think we have in this game. Michigan's defense is special. There's no denying that. I think Notre Dame's defense is being a little overlooked in this matchup because of the star power on Michigan's defensive side of the ball. But I'm very impressed with what I've seen from Shea Patterson, going back, watching film from Ole Miss. He can make some jaw-dropping plays and throws. He's a special athlete. He's got very good feet, and if he turns the corner, he can turn the corner and run 20, 30 yards up the sideline. He's got a quick release. There's a few errant throws here and there that I see mechanically, but I was very impressed with what I saw with Shea Patterson. And then as far as Brandon Winbush is, he's in the conversation for the most gifted running quarterback in the sport. He does need to polish up his throwing. I watched the spring game film. There's still throws that you'd like to see him consistently make that he misses. And, I still think it's a work in progress, Dan, as far as just his ability to be that consistent thrower within the pocket. And they're going to need that tomorrow night, because I just would be shocked with losing Quentin Nelson and Mike McGlinchey. And don't get me wrong, Dan, this Notre Dame offensive line I still think is going to be very good, and it's going to be a pain in the butt to defend this run game that they got. But I just think with this front seven in Michigan, which I would argue is top of the nation, you're not going to be able to rely on the run game all game long. You're going to have to make some throws, some NFL-type throws into some tight windows, and be somewhat consistent with it if they want to win this football game.
Who should win this game?
Oh, I know. Who should win this game? It's about as toss-up as a game as I've ever covered, really. I think that Michigan should win this football game. I do. I think if you just ask me who should win it, it's Jim Harbaugh. It's a special defense. They got their two running backs back from last year in Michigan. They are missing Tariq Black, who is really probably their most talented receiver. That hurts them. But end of the day, Dan, I think this is like a 16-13, 20-17, maybe a 13-10, just slugfest type of football game.
For more Dan Patrick Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV or download the Dan Patrick Show app.